Empire State Building.
Thank you for being out of bed.
Listen, for you, I'll wake up.
Well, congratulations, Flula. Let's talk in comparison for My Spy versus, let's say, Pitch Perfect. Where would you say the training? What was harder for you over your career?
Wow. Well, it depends on the training, Garrett. If we need vocal cord training and dancing training, listen, that means Pitch Perfect is at a 12 out of 4. But if you're talking about rude boy fighting and stealing of automobiles and everything, then of course My Spy is at a 45 out of 10. Big time.
Now, how did this movie come about for you too? Was it one where it's like, hey, I want some action, I want to go toe to toe with Dave Bautista, or were you sought out for the fact that they're looking for someone on screen that could kick someone's ass?
I think no one sane says, hey, I want to get some fights with Dave Bautista. No one volunteers this information. But I did say, listen, it's time for me to do some action things. I had a fun part in the Suicide Squad, which
That's right.
was like a wetting of the beak, a tasty little snack from the buffet table. And then I said, get me to that full-on circus Las Vegas buffet table of action. What can we do? And then My Spy, I was allowed to audition, and I think I did a good enough job to not be fired, apparently, and I'm very excited.
Now, I was curious too with your action scenes and being hilarious as you are. Was it after the scenes were done? Were you the first one to crack a joke, or how did you keep everybody light and fluffy after such a very intense scenes?
Well, listen, you know how pillows work. If you start beating those, they're already light and fluffy at the end of the scene. So no jokes were needed to be cracked. The only thing that needed to be cracked was my back at the end of these scenes. Okay, that's it. Other than that, all serious, all ass kicking all the time, Garrett.
So like you said, you wet your beak in Suicide Squad, and now with My Spy. Now that are you just entrenched in action? Do you want more action? What does the future hold for you?
Well, I like, I just scream, more action! I just walk out of my house and scream it, and then the movies arrive.
Bring it on, please!
Rain me with action. No, I would like any of those things. All of this stuff is fun. I am so lucky, Garrett. I have had jobs in this wonderful industry. I cannot believe it. I would love to do more action things, of course. But listen, maybe let's get a comedy special out there. Let's get a rom-com. Let's do it. Let's become a Bond villain. All of this is exciting. I'm not closing any doors. Refuse. Don't make me.
You and Dave have something in common. He has been dying to find a rom-com because he says directors look at him and they just go, not for you. So maybe there's something there between you and Dave finding the perfect rom-com.
Between the two of us, listen, I'll do whatever he says. I'll be the villain in that. I'll be the whatever. What was it? Eric Bana in that one movie, or who knows? Give me a bad guy in a rom-com any day.
Well, now back to the movie real quick too. I was also curious. The Daisy Field scene. Did anybody end up getting lost?
Sunflowers.
Sunflowers, yes.
Yes, you know who got lost? Me. They are tall. Listen, I'm not I'm above average of height. That's just mathematically, that's how it works. So it's rare that I can't see other people in a crowd. But if the crowd is all sunflowers that are the same height and identical, it's very easy to get lost. Happened to me twice during the break. It was kind of fun, I have to say.
It felt like it was like a corn maze. Like watching it in the movie, I'm like, I would get lost in this. No.
Oh, immediately. And also the music, we weren't hearing the music, but as I watched it recently, the movie, and there's some very intense music. That music and those sunflowers, not going to lie, I would be scared. I'd be scared.
And for your haircut too, is that the closest you've had to a shaved head ever?
Yes. That was fun to shoot and then walk around during a scene. But the second I leave the set, my hair poofs. It's an insane look to be as a civilian man having an ice cream on the streets of Rome. You have to wear a hat. Not because I'm Leo DiCaprio trying to not see the paparazzi. It's so people don't look at who's the insane man, Sideshow Robert.
Did you get any downtime in Rome and visit the Vatican or get to do any sightseeing?
I did. The most fun thing to do, very simply, I think, as with many European cities, just meander, just amble. Just walk around, get lost, as in the sunflowers. and then have a snack, have a little cappuccino at 11:32 a.m. It's very exciting.
I would love to see you go toe to toe with the guards at the Vatican when they yell at you from taking a picture of the 16th of all the pictures. I could just
They
see
would
you.
no, they would destroy me, Garrett. I would last 0.1 seconds. I may look taller, maybe I have more abs, doesn't matter. They have more weapons, actual weapons.
Well, now just looking at your career too, when you sat down and wanted to get into comedy and you know start posting on YouTube, did you ever envision yourself to where you are right now of being in action films, getting to the point where you now are, you know, going to maybe the next step is the leading man in an action or comedy star? Like, what was the end game for you when you first started getting into comedy?
Well, I just thought it would be very fun to be creative, and it's very fun for me to do that. And although I'm, you maybe it doesn't probably not. I'm a very quiet person in the real life, but if I'm performing, it's very, very exciting for me to do that. Some parts of my brain are activated, so I'm just excited that I get to have my brain activated. It sounds like I'm getting weird electric
Computer
shock therapy.
malfunctioning,
Yeah. I'm not a robot. I don't even. Yeah, I know. What did you say? Yes, man, look, I'm lucky. I'm so excited. I cannot believe I get to do this. I hope people continue to think I can do things so I can do more of it. That's just exciting. I'm lucky, man. That's it. What else can I say?
Well, I hope to see you again soon. Hopefully, we're talking about you and Dave's rom-com that you're about to. I'm telling you, it's something. It's one of his passions that he
Yes,
has not accomplished yet. So take advantage of that
100%.
connection.
Maybe failure to punch something. We'll think of something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
something like that. Well,
I'll
congratulations.
workshop
Very
it.
nice to meet you. I hope to see you very soon.
Thanks a lot, Garrett. Great to meet you too.
From the top of the Empire State Building.